I'm fucking bored.
Maybe next time you should remember your phone.
You know what? Get off my ass, alright? I forgot.
Oh my god, 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 oh my god.
Calm down.
Are you alright? Yo, hey, dude, hey,
Okay. I can't chill out. I was on the black market.
Damn, I missed the call.
I can't even sit up right.
Wait.
I was on the black.
Wait, you know how to get the black market?
Of course I do. I'm black. So I was on the black market, right?
I missed the car.
And
what the fuck?
Nobody gives a fuck about the car anymore. I was on the black market, and because I bought a potion that will make you live forever.
Where is it?
I want to see this potion.
It's right here.
There?
Yes.
That's not potion.
It is potion. It's just she put it in this cologne bottle because she said she didn't have any more of the vials that she usually puts it in. But I've already drank like half this, and I'm like already just like I'm like living.
Man, that's because you're about to die, dude.
Dude, that's totally cologne.
Let me see
It's not cologne. It doesn't even smell like cologne. I mean, it smells like cologne a little bit.
No, this is pure ass cologne.
This is not cologne.
That's totally.
Dude, are you fucking retarded? That's cologne.
No, it's not.
You drank half a bottle of cologne.
No, I mean, I drank half a bottle of potion that's gonna make me live forever.
You drank out of this.
Yes.
That's cologne, bro.
That's
not
100% cologne.
Yeah, it's cologne, my man.
That's in your system right now.
Yeah.
So like, am I gonna die?
Yeah, probably.
Yeah. Sorry.
Yeah.
Life will spin. Spoiler alert.
Spoiler alert. Hello, Sleep with the Third Rail viewers.
What's up? Hopefully y'all can hear us from this far back. But what's it?
The volume actually is not that bad.
Yeah, no, it's good.
Oh, what's piss napping?
It's
Viewer's choice.
Viewer's choice.
Viewer's choice. So it was my pick, and I picked Death Becomes Her, which is
gonna be me next.
One of my. Oh, I'm so excited.
The cycle starts over, right?
Yeah, but I picked.
This cycle, you make it sound
one
like
of my. One of my favorite movies that I have ever watched ever. And so the watching of this movie went exactly as I thought. I enjoyed it very much. These two, not so much.
I went into it with an open mind.
I did.
Course.
I enjoyed parts of this movie. I enjoyed. There were sections of this movie where like this is pretty funny.
Mm-hmm.
I enjoyed probably smaller fractions than you.
The more she was even furious.
Okay, so the synopsis for this movie is, since it's my choice, okay, I'll give the synopsis.
Starring Bruce Willis.
So this movie is starring...
Synopsis.
The synopsis for this movie is that Helen Sharp and...
Not quite my tempo.
Alright, anyway, so the synopsis for this movie is Helen Sharp and Madeline Ashton have been friends for a long time. And Madeline has stolen every man that Helen has ever been with. So Helen introduces her to Ernest Menville, who is her fiance, played by Bruce Willis. And so Madeline obviously steals Bruce Willis away and then like totally ruins his career and all this stuff. And so after Helen like goes into in the psych ward and she's like crazy, she's like, she comes out and like takes this potion that makes her skinny and beautiful and that makes her live forever. And basically that's this premise of the movie is. It's kind of a commentary on immortality in a way.
Did you just give a synopsis without going like way longer than you had to and giving away the end of the movie?
Mm-hmm. Were you gonna get out of the car? Thank you.
That was good.
I'll be here all week. Alright, let's just get into the meat and potatoes of this movie.
Yeah.
Jazz, I feel like you should go first since you had
not much to say, to be honest.
I don't have that much to say either. This movie, one thing that I was noticing, and I noticed this probably... First of all, your damn copy of the movie skipped 5 minutes of the video.
Okay, first of all, I warned y'all that it was gonna skip 5 minutes of it. Okay, excuse me. I've had this exact copy of this movie for 10 years.
I don't have too much to say about this movie because there wasn't much movie in the movie to movie. I describe shit like that a lot.
I know what you're saying, but I don't.
But no, what I'm gonna say is, the first thing I'm gonna say is, and I thought of this probably 45 minutes before the movie was over, where I was like, damn, how much more of this movie is left? How long is this movie?
I agree.
44 minutes.
The movie is
how long?
Hour and 44.
I thought you said 2. I was like, what the
No,
fuck?
it's not that long. No, I agree. The movie is a little long. I think that every time I watch it,
it's
is a
overly
little long.
long.
It
has a lot of long, drawn out scenes.
The bad part is, an hour and 44 minutes or 45 minutes or whatever is not that long of a movie. And if the movie was an hour and 30 minutes or even an hour and 20 minutes, it would have felt like it was long.
I don't agree.
because like Jeremy said, there's a lot of stuff in the movie that is kind of drawn out, and there's just an air in the movie. I was thinking I cannot quite put my finger on it, but there's an air of like, I don't know. It didn't feel film-like, Hollywood-like. What I'm trying to say is not really coming across, and I know it's not.
It's kind of.
I'm not really explaining it either, but there was like an air of just like.
It felt like a TV movie.
It just. The sets.
That's what I said about Annie.
It may be the sets were not as put together as they should have been in a lot of parts. It felt like
it's like two main locations in the movie.
I don't know. It felt like if you took the set that they would have acted on around like a 50s show like I Love Lucy or The Honeymooners, stripped even a little bit more down and put it in them, and then said, all right, y'all go ahead and act with this slightly small script and improv. I don't know. What I'm saying right now makes no sense, and I know it doesn't, and the way I'm explaining it is not even how I'm trying to say it. But there was an era of like, okay, when I watched Identity Thief.
Low budget?
Not even that. When I watched Identity Thief, in the whole movie, now I know y'all liked it, but in the whole movie of Identity Thief, there was an air of dull. There wasn't an air of dull in this movie, but there was an air of something I can't put my finger on.
Yes, it was the 90s. What, 92?
92.
I'm shocked that this movie was nominated for Best Effects.
For when it came out, I'm not. I mean, it's
for the time period,
early 90s.
True.
And honestly, the effects are, of course, they're bad
Terminator
to our
2.
They're bad to our standards. But
back then, it was probably like,
I mean, I've seen movies that come out, like Shark Boy and Lava Girl, and the effects in that movie are like, what the fuck?
That bad.
But I mean, for the time, they were innovative.
Yeah.
If you tell me Shark Boy and Lava Girl should have been nominated for an Oscar for Best Effects, I'm going to slap you again.
Absolutely not.
Also, my bad. Also, in the movie, I've seen a little bit of Goldie Hawn. Goldie Hawn doesn't do too much acting anymore.
She didn't do. I think the last thing she did after that was maybe First Wives Club. She hasn't been in anything in years.
She doesn't do too much. I haven't seen too much of her, but I mean, of course, I know Meryl Streep and Bruce Willis.
Mm-hmm.
They're big stars right now.
Of course, but the performances in this movie weren't as good.
I love the performances in this movie.
They weren't as good, like for real, let alone as good for the people who I know them as now.
This movie, honestly, is what made me like start loving Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, I'm gonna
honestly.
say this. Meryl Streep overacted a little bit in this movie.
Well, I was just about to say something about that.
They all did. The movie.
I was just about to say the movie called for overacting.
True.
Yeah, I was gonna say but because
True.
the special effects are over. Everything in this movie is over the top. There's something about it that's just kind of like, this is really unnecessary. Blah 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 blah. Here, have it anyway. Like the whole movie is overacted and overwritten and everything.
I know this is like the main point of the movie, which is why I feel weird saying this. But the rivalry between them was the lowest point of the movie to me. I didn't like it.
This should have been.
This looked like one of those stories that like somebody wrote, within a few weeks during one summer, and they were like, "Hey, why don't we go turn that into a movie? Which one? Death Becomes Her. Oh yeah, let me find that real quick. It's in the car somewhere." I don't know. Something about the story seemed like, I don't know. The concept seemed like they took time making it, but they didn't take time with the actual script. Like there was a nice concept, but the script they didn't like. I don't know. They could have put more into something somewhere in this film.
I don't know. I can see a lot of the faults in this movie and a lot of the flaws, and I don't know. I think like I was telling y'all after we finished watching it, I think it's a genuinely good movie. Do I think it's Oscar worthy? No. Do I think it's the best movie that I've ever seen ever? No. But I do think for what it is and what it does, and honestly for what it says, the commentary that it's making, that's a really, really good, clever movie.
Well, like I said too, you can't watch the movie with nostalgia blinders on. We were talking about this because Saw. I rated Saw. You can go back and look at our Saw review, which was my reviewer's choice. I rated that with a nostalgia rating, and I rated it with the actual now that I'm 24 years old rating.
Yeah.
And that's why I say you can't watch the movie with nostalgia blind. If I watched Saw with nostalgia blinders, I would have said that the guys in Saw did a bang up job on acting because that's what 14-year-old Jazz said.
But and I say that I didn't necessarily watch it with nostalgia blinders, quote unquote. That
fucking Carrie always.
I can't say that I necessarily watched it with nostalgia blinders because I've been watching this movie consistently forever.
That's still nostalgia.
But no, but you hadn't seen Saw it for what, like 10 years?
True.
And you don't remember what happens. Like, I've seen this movie. I've watched this movie
I see what you get.
as I've grown, not only as a person, but as an actor. So, I mean, to me, it's more so I've watched this movie and it's consistently stayed good. I've noticed more things that are just kind of like, okay, really? Like, seriously? Like, I can watch this movie and point out the flaws in it, yeah, but I honestly, genuinely think that this is a good movie. I feel the same way about this movie that I did when I initially watched it, when I was like fucking like 6 or 7.
Maybe one of my problems is this is supposed to be a comedy, right?
Mm-hmm.
There was a lot of just I'm not laughing.
It's hilarious to me.
Like do something.
There's some
I'm not
funny parts,
laughing.
man.
I'm not laughing, guys. Guys, I'm still not laughing. Ha ha ha. Oh, that was actually funny. And now I'm not laughing again. Like,
You did that like
I think
twice
it's-
through the whole film.
I think it's a matter
like
of...
yeah, you all were watching this with me, so
Yeah.
you saw like
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of like really understanding how the jokes were set up. And not to say that you didn't understand how the jokes were set up or anything, but I think that's really a big portion of how the movie is because...
Worst fight scene choreography.
Oh,
in
God.
Oh
comedy.
yeah, and that's another thing that I can say that Meryl
That
Streep
shovel
and Goldie
fight.
Hawn with them shovels,
Oh my
they look like they were
God.
both trying their best not to hit each other or hit the other person's
the
shoulder.
fact that
Was cut the cameras. Was that too hard? I'm so sorry, Goldie.
the fact that she goes bam and knocks her head around and then says,
On guard, bitch. I
guard.
love that line.
That is such a
as cheesy as that is, I love
"Why
that
did
line.
you even hand her the shovel in the first place?" But no, that was stupid anyway. The shovels were obviously heavy. They obviously didn't want to hurt each other.
Their shadows
yeah,
acted
yeah.
better than them. And
Yeah.
those were CGI.
And I can agree that was horribly choreographed.
Horrible.
Oh, I love that line. On guard, bitch. I want to talk about the commentary that it kind of is making, and I don't know if it necessarily is making that on purpose or not. But
I'm about to say sometimes you can read too much into something that didn't mean to make a point.
but then it makes
could
that
be making that
anyway.
point too, right?
But the movie is kind of a commentary on, people have this whole desire to be immortal. And in the end, Bruce Willis gives his speech, and he's like, "Well, what happens after that? What if I get maimed? What if I get shot? What if I get pushed down a flight of stairs? What am I gonna do? Watch everybody I love die?"
That's a good. That's
And
how I think. That's what I think.
That's how
too.
I feel. Like I wouldn't want to be immortal and like be young and
Right.
beautiful all the rest of my life.
But
and
watch
then
every single person.
everybody
you
else
ever
around
loved
me
die.
is dying. Like that would be just a sad, miserable existence. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
And so to
Right.
me,
And
I
then
think
you're gonna be lonely.
that makes the movie a little bit more special to me too, is because it's like not only is it's supposed to be this comedy movie that's just kind of supposed to be, yeah, here you go, but it kind of gives you a point, there's something to think about it at a certain point in the movie.
I mean, I'll definitely give you that. Yeah. Because there's always that point to be made, like you said, that you want to live forever because nobody wants to die.
Right.
You want to live forever, but then it's like sometimes you just gotta let it go.
Right.
We all spend our time here for a reason.
And then
Ever since I was a kid,
Yeah.
ever since I was a kid, everybody's always saying, "Oh, I want to live forever, man. That'd be the best thing." I'm like, no, I don't want to watch every single person I've ever loved in my entire life die and have to grow up with and have to be in like an entirely new generation and everything.
Yeah.
I want to die when I die.
I mean, if you're going down that road, look at Logan Wolverine.
Oh,
That's
God.
a lonely motherfucker.
it also makes a commentary on the superficial nature of Hollywood, how women are supposed to be beautiful and expected to be beautiful all the time. So I think that's very special.
It definitely did that.
Yeah, I think that's very special for a movie of that time because it wasn't such a popular thing back then. It wasn't so in your face about
Right.
women having to be
Right.
beautiful.
We have made some serious strides within the last, 10 to 15 years, if not a little bit more or so. No, 10 to 20 years actually in Hollywood and just in the media period as to like what we could do with like raising up the feminine image and raising up, women as being like sentient beings along with men.
Yeah.
Like just look at the two big movies that came out, two of the biggest movies that came out this year starred female protagonists that were very driving to the plot. Furiosa in Mad Max Fury Road, and what's her name? Ilsa Faust in Mission Impossible Rogue Nation.
Yeah.
Neither one of them were like sexualized, over-sexualized. They really drove the plot. And the male in that movie would not have gotten as far as he did if it was not for her.
They were equal. They weren't.
Tom Cruise would have drowned his ass in that tank if she wasn't in the movie.
Yeah.
Can we talk about the fact that these motherfuckers decided that every time you fall downstairs, they gotta multiply to like 100 fucking steps?
And then you gotta hang on to the stairs for like 5 minutes.
Right.
Yeah, right.
It reminded me of
Hurry up, you whip!
It reminded me of falling down the step scene in Psycho.
Yeah.
Seriously though, Jeremy, you want to tell me your favorite line in the whole movie? From the end of the movie.
I was gonna do a headstand. Do you remember where you parked the car?
Just so stupid.
Oh, he's gonna leave the room.
Okay, I'm gonna say it right now. No,
Say
it's
it.
official. That is the worst ending to a comedy movie I've ever seen. Not one of the worst, the worst
I
ending.
didn't think of several comedy
This
movies.
whole movie felt like a Looney Tunes cartoon. Jesus
That's
Christ.
a compliment like a motherfucker, I'm sorry.
No, it's just because
Looney
it's
Tunes
so
Depending on how you
goofy.
look at it.
Looney
I see
Tunes
what
is
you're
the
saying,
shit.
but I see what he's saying. Depending on how you look at it.
It's so stupid. Remember when you parked the car? And no, literally 1 second, like a millisecond after you said that, blackout
It's over.
credits.
Yes, that's the best thing about
Oh
it.
my god, that is the worst way to end the movie.
No, it's not.
Yes,
I think it is
is.
so perfect because it's like
It is so
they're
stupid.
living
Sub-Zero ass.
they're living forever, and they fall down the stairs and they break into pieces, and then she's like, it's like, what else can we do? Do you remember where you parked the car?
If I saw
Why?
that in the theater, I would have gotten up and left that damn theater before that line was even finished.
Why?
Oh,
What I
shut
want to
the
know.
fuck
What I
up.
want to know is. What I want to know is how come them falling down the stairs broke them into pieces? Shall we go down the list of actoires?
Yes, I'll do it.
Go ahead. 'Cause
Goldie Hawn.
Nobody ever does it but me.
Yeah, Goldie Hawn.
I didn't like Goldie Hawn in this movie.
I thought.
I'm not a big Goldie Hawn fan in general, to be honest with you.
I thought that out of the main cast, which was really just 3 people,
Yeah,
Goldie
yeah.
Hawn was
and if you want to count that weird titty lady,
I'm gonna
the
count.
titty lady.
I'm gonna count.
And the wrestling uniform guys
We're not gonna
on the
talk
way to
about that.
WrestleMania.
None of them have names, but I am gonna talk about Tit Lady.
You shouldn't do that. Stop that.
that dude was shit.
I'll be like Ace Ventura.
I didn't think that any of the performances in the movie were as good, like I said, of what I've seen. But I thought that
All these actors have given way better performances than
Actually-
Yes, they have.
actually no. I was gonna say I thought Goldie Hawn gave the least powerful and
Oh,
the
Goldie Hawn.
least
I didn't.
like least crisp performance out of the main 3. But no, I'm not gonna.
And like I said, I'm
gonna
just
say
not
that.
a Goldie Hawn fan in general. I've seen her in other stuff.
I
I
like
didn't like
Goldie.
her.
I don't know
like
too
her.
much of her.
She's
anyway.
weird looking to me too. I don't know what it is.
She actually looked pretty good. And her body was nice in them.
I
I
didn't think so.
ain't gonna lie. But I mean, I don't have much to say. I would say I thought Bruce Willis gave the weakest performance out of the main 3.
Is that possibly because you've never seen Bruce Willis in a comedy before?
I don't necessarily think that it's just because it's Bruce Willis in a comedy.
Bruce Willis was my favorite part of the movie, to be honest with you. He was just so
I-
goofy. He was
I
like
just-
a goober. He was a giant goober.
Yeah, he
and
I
it was
was.
hilarious.
I wasn't feeling Bruce Willis in this movie because I felt like,
liked him.
except for the times where he had to be super over the top, he was just okay.
Meryl Streep.
I was gonna say Meryl Streep.
Meryl Streep, good. I mean,
she probably gave
probably
out of the
weakest.
main. I was gonna say out of the main 3. I thought she gave probably the strongest.
I would agree.
Yeah, I don't know. I thought everybody in this movie was weak, though. To be honest.
I agree.
I don't think they were. I
I thought they were all equal at their weakness. There was
Right.
no like, oh, he was weaker, she was strong. It's equal of their weakness. They were all weak.
Well, it's like being the smartest guy at a stupid convention. It's not really a big accomplishment.
Isabella
The
Rossellini.
potion titty lady.
Isabella
She was
Rossellini.
just
That's her name.
weird.
She was weird, but she did a good job. She had to be weird and creepy, and she delivered the monologues pretty good too,
Yeah,
as well as
she did.
acting. She acted with her eyes, she acted physically, and everything. So
The
yeah.
movie had nice camera work.
Oh
Oh,
yes,
yeah. It was
yes,
shot very beautifully.
well.
Very
The
beautifully.
part where Goldie Hawn gets shot through the stomach, and then they show Meryl Streep and Bruce Willis in like through her stomach,
Yeah,
like
yeah.
talking and shit.
You're a fraud, Helen. You're walking light. I can see right through you. I think another thing I like about this movie is that it's really fucking cheesy.
Oh, it's so cheesy.
It's just cheesy for no reason.
Christ, it's cheesy.
All right, let's rate
You
this.
should.
No,
be
we
watching
forgot
this
about the most important.
You shouldn't be
actor.
watching this mug lactose intolerant on this cheese.
Shut the fuck you.
We-
Shut the fuck you. Shut the fuck up.
It's 1 a.m, guys. So we forgot about
1:40 in the morning.
1:40. Jesus Christ. We forgot about the most important actor of the movie, guys. Fabio.
Oh, he literally is in the movie for this long.
Yeah.
Let's rate this shit and go, shall we?
Yes.
You first. It's your request.
I'll go first.
Choice.
And I'll do the whole. Okay. I guess I'll do a nostalgia rating and a regular rating.
Your nostalgia rating be lower. This movie sucks ass in my memory. Dude.
yeah.
Good. No, I'm saying, wouldn't it be funny for me to get there?
Yeah, right.
My nostalgia rating is a 10.
Damn. I can see that.
Nostalgia though, nostalgia.
Nostalgia rating is a 10. My regular rating for this movie, a 7. Yeah, I give it a 7 because the script is lacking.
If your ass would have said 8, I was about to be like,
I wanted to give it an 8. No, that was me. I wanted to give it an 8. I feel like it's worth an 8. But a 7 feels like it's a little better because the script is lacking a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
There are some moments in the movie where it's just kind of like, all right, the fuck, really, like honestly. But some of the little details that you don't really notice until you watch it several times. And then like, just honestly, I thought it was pretty well acted. I can't lie. I thought it was really well acted. So a 7 and a 10 for the nostalgia.
is that me or Jeremy?
Gizzy.
I will give this movie. I'm gonna give it a 5. It was average. I mean, there were a couple funny moments, and like I said, the performances were blah, but they weren't distractingly blah.
No, they weren't distracting.
Yeah, yeah.
Thank God
Thank
they were
God
not
they
distracting.
weren't.
And the movie opened very well.
It did.
That's not me. Can't be me.
Yeah.
I watched this movie so many times I can do that choreography too.
Christ.
That's bad.
It also, it felt like it just kind of ended to me.
I know it felt like that to you.
That's what I like the most about it.
All right.
Not just because of that, just because the climax didn't really feel like a climax. It's just like, oh,
It's
it's
just
over
5
now.
minutes of the guys.
Yeah.
Literally, you did not miss any of the climax. Like, literally, none of the climax was missed.
Alright.
I apologize.
Is that my turn?
And when the movie,
No, it's my turn. I'm gonna rate it again.
and when
You
Death
asked if it
becomes
was your
her,
turn, like you fucking.
Death becomes her stole, or maybe it didn't. That scene from the game when Bruce Willis is falling down and
Yeah, it's
goes
like,
through the glass.
fall through and it hits the pool. It's like, oh, don't touch it. It's breakaway glass. It can still cut you. Like, dude,
Wrong movie.
right? Michael Douglas? You wanna hop in there?
Yeah.
But now we gotta
Wait a
reset.
minute. This is Bruce Willis. Where's Michael? Is he coming?
We gotta
out
reset
yet?
this from Mike. Wait, where's Douglas? Come on.
That's funny. Bruce Willis, like, they were filming them at the same time, and Bruce Willis fell through the
He
thing,
fell
and
through
he-
first.
and he fell through first. I was like, ooh. And Michael Douglas, like, it's still, there's not the thing there, so Michael Douglas just splats on the ground. Like, oh shit.
It's like, well, so much for fake.
Yeah, obviously, the game came
Practical
after Death
effects.
becomes her.
All right,
The game
rate
was
it.
like the late 90s.
Okay,
Early 2000s.
well, despite everything I said, I'm honestly gonna give this movie
I'm interested.
a 10. I'm full of shit like a
Kiss
motherfucker.
my
Bullshit.
white ass, motherfucker.
I had y'all going for a second though.
No, you.
No, I knew you were
no, for
bullshit.
sure.
Yeah, I thought you
No,
were-
because I said despite everything I said, Darrious looked at me like,
Oh, that.
I was like, what are you gonna give it a 5?
damn, you think I would give it a 1?
I don't think I'm gonna give it above a 5. I honestly don't think you're
What
gonna
are you
give it
giving this
above a
movie,
4,
what?
but
I'm gonna give it a 4.
yeah, that's what I expected.
And I mean, I
So,
probably would give it a 3. But I'm not gonna give it a 3 because it's not 3 worthy. There's a lot that the movie does right with the filming, the costuming. Some of the sets are good. Some of the sets could be better. But what else? Oh, and then parts of the movie, like the movie takes a while to pick up.
oh god, it does. Yes, I forgot to mention that part. The movie
And
takes
then-
forever to get started.
Yeah, but once it gets going, it still takes a little bit longer to get going.
Going and going.
The acting performances, they don't leave much to be desired, but they leave a little to be desired.
Yeah.
And the comedy wasn't as comedic as I would have liked it to. So the main reason why I would give it a 4 is that if you watching the movie ain't gonna hurt. It's not necessarily bad to be like, hey, I watched Death Becomes Her. Okay, big deal. But if this movie was out now,
it would be a lot more.
I would say, watch this shit in matinee if you have to. Don't pay full price.
I would pay full price for this movie.
I would say don't pay full price.
This movie,
I would say matinee or catch it on TV, maybe DVD. Don't even buy it. Like
if this movie didn't
rent it from you can't rent the shit.
If this movie came out in 2015 and not 92, this movie would have been a lot more hated.
You can't think about it in the sense of the 90s.
Yeah,
the 90s decade.
True.
If it came out looking like this, I wouldn't hate this movie, but I definitely would be like, okay, what the fuck, Hollywood?
I mean, I obviously mean like updated a little bit with like the effects.
I don't think it would be hated. I think if with updated special effects and I think it would actually be really honestly. I think it would be a well received movie because of what it's talking about.
I think so.
In the way the world is trending currently.
All right. Well, all that being said, with my review and shit that makes no fucking sense, this review. At least half of what I said didn't make any fucking sense in this review. But that being said, we give this movie 5.3 repeating.
So 5.3
repeating.
We give this movie
5
holy goldies out of 10. I'm not upset at the rating.
It makes it average.
It makes it average. It's an average movie. It's kind of a throwaway movie. I will agree, but I still love this movie a lot. But, all right. Well, thank you for watching.
Hey, wait.
21 fucking.
We forgot about the next review.
I'm not finished.
Well,
what is it with you cutting me off tonight? Before I'm done. Damn.
5.333.
God damn.
Thank you.
Why did you say it like that?
Why, Jesus? Why, Lord? So, thank you all so much for watching.
Thank you for watching!
Why?
We all have to do that now, at some point together. Thank you for watching!
No, I'm not.
You did it with the most depressing movie, City of God. It started there.
Yeah.
Why did I randomly do that too? That's like our most viewed video.
I don't know.
Yeah.
It is. Thank you guys for watching that video. That's awesome.
Thank you also for watching this video. Well,
you gonna have fun editing this motherfucker.
Oh my God.
Jesus Christ.
Hey Jeremy, what does Interrupted Cow say?
What? I hope he doesn't what?
You said, what does Interrupted Cow say? You go,
My next reviewer's choice is gonna be Rocky 4 made in 1985.
My next reviewer's choice.
So we'll see you all later.
What does Interrupting Duck say? Quack. Oh, fucking hell.
Taz.
Okay.
Say peace.
I was so about to. And then you said that shit.
What'd you say?
Wait, no. Let's just do it.
No, what'd you say?
I said, what does Interrupting Duck say? And I was like, quack. He was like, quack. And he goes. Thank you all for watching very, very, very much.
You sound so confident.
That they watched the video? Oh my God. They got this far. I'm so confused. Thank you all for watching very, very, very much. Mm-hmm. And as always,
bye.
See ya.
Same difference. And
say different differentials. Go to bed.